book lovers, it's Jenny at Julia Baby Jen, and today I want you to pick another book for me to read. Alright, so this is the pick a book for me video for July. So I'm going to show you, like I've done in the past, show you 5 books that I might possibly want to read in July, and you can vote in your comments below which one you think I should read. Whatever has the most votes, I will then read in July and do a review on it. Let's chat about the books. First, I have All the Birds in the Sky by Charlie Jane Anders. I've been really interested to read this book for a long time, and it looks really good. This is kind of a cross between a science fiction, sci-fi, time travel book, and fantasy and magical realism. Our 2 main characters, we have Patricia, who can talk to animals and can even turn herself into a bird. And then we have Lawrence, who builds a time machine and can time travel. And somehow they end up meeting together, and there's a war in the world between magic and science, and so they kind of end up together on this. That's really kind of all I know. I don't know a lot about this book, and I have a feeling it's one of those books that's probably good if you don't know a lot going into it. But yeah, it sounds really interesting, and it's gotten a lot of buzz when it came out and a lot of reviews. And I met the author at the Tucson Festival of Books last March, and she seemed really interesting too. So I should have picked up the book and had her sign it then, but I didn't. But I did since then buy it on Book Outlet, and I do want to read this. Then I have Sword and Verse by Kathy McMillan. This is YA fantasy, and it's about this girl named Raisa who is kidnapped and enslaved in this palace, and then she somehow becomes in charge of things because of her knowledge of languages. So that's kind of really all I know about this. I picked it also up. I also picked this one up at Book Outlet. It looks really interesting. So yeah, that's what this one's mostly about. Then I have Red Riding Hood by Sarah Blakely Cartwright. This is a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood, obviously. So this is just a fantasy retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. It looks kind of dark and interesting, and I would really love to read this one. Then I have What I Thought Was True by Huntley Fitzpatrick. I really liked her book, My Life Next Door. So this follows our main character, Gwen, and she lives in this island summer place, and she comes from a long line of fishermen, and then her ex shows up, and she thought he was her biggest mistake ever, but they start falling in love again. I guess is what the premise of this is. So this is basically just a YA contemporary, a good summer read. And then I have Red Hill by Jamie McGuire, which has been on my shelves forever, and I really need to read this. So this follows 3 different people who end up hiding in this barn during a zombie apocalypse, and that's really all I know about it. Sounds thrilling and really, really interesting. This is more, I think this is an adult or an NA read, but yeah, it's basically zombie apocalypse type of book. So I'll run through the books again one more time. So we have All the Birds in the Sky, Sword and Verse, Red Riding Hood, What I Thought Was True, and Red Hill. So go ahead and leave a comment below on which book you think I should read in July, and again, which I will announce soon which one won, and I will read it in July and do a review. And yay, this is so much fun. I hope everyone has a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.